Neke undaigua neke ndaigua
Denga denga nesiomborane
neke ngei
Kirara kereti denga denga nesiomborane
Yaria kereti no mothutano
Denga denga nesiomborane
wa murundu
Namota diare kwa denga denga nesiomborane
Neke undaigua neke ndaigua
Denga denga nesiomborane
Every great adventure begins with a first step. Mine began right here, in Johannesburg, the beating heart of South Africa, where my 10-day journey across 7 African countries would take flight. The city's energy is magnetic, a fusion of history, culture, Table Mountain, safaris, and the traditional Indiamu dance rhythm. From its gold mining roots to the sound of street vendors and taxis honking in harmony, Johannesburg reminds you that Africa moves to its own beat. As dawn broke, it was time to begin the real test, hitting the road. I arrived at Park Station, Johannesburg's famous transport hub, a melting pot of destinations and dreams. Here you'll find journeys stretching across southern Africa, from Cape Town to Harare and Gaborone to Nairobi. My ticket, a route leading east toward the kingdom of Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, a 5-hour combination trip that would take me through scenic hills, farmlands, and the ever-changing African landscape. I decided to travel by road across 7 African countries in 10 days, not to break a record, but to understand Africa, its borders, its people, and its pulse. From the heart of South Africa, I'll journey eastward through Eswatini's mountains, Mozambique's coastline, Malawi's heartland, and Tanzania's vast plains, all the way to Nairobi, Kenya, the capital of East Africa, a road that stretches over 3,000 kilometers and countless stories. After hours on the road, I arrived at Oshok, the gateway to Eswatini. Like every border, it's a place of transition, of questions, stamps, and patience. Yet, it's also a symbol, a reminder that Africa's beauty lies in its many nations, each with its rhythm and soul. With my passport stamped and heart full of anticipation, I crossed into Eswatini, a small kingdom with a big cultural heart. My 10-day, 7-country African road adventure had officially begun.
Hi guys, welcome to Eswatini. This is the heartbeat of Southern Africa. Today I begin my journey by lodging in a place that's more than just a hotel. It's a living gallery of African heritage. This is Eden Guest House, a hidden gem that beautifully blends comfort with culture. Every corner here reflects the essence of traditional African design, from the thatched roofs to the handmade decor. It's not just accommodation, it's an experience. So join me as I immerse myself in the rhythm, beauty, and warmth of Eswatini, starting right here in this Eden Palace.
The moment I crossed the Oshok border, I felt it. That calm, familiar peace that makes Eswatini special. A country I've visited before, yet one that always welcomes me like an old friend. Eswatini is small in size but mighty in spirit, a land of smiles, mountains, and melody. My 2 days in Mbabane were pure peace, a reminder of why Eswatini remains one of the most welcoming countries in Africa. The warmth of the people, the calm rhythm of life, and the beauty of its rolling hills made it hard to say goodbye. I decided to explore the local drink known as Sibebe, proudly named after the country's famous mountain. Alongside it, I enjoyed the city's popular fries, simple, crisp, and served with the kind of friendliness that makes every bite memorable. The following morning, I set out toward the next city, Manzini, Eswatini's commercial heartbeat. It's a city alive with trade, energy, and diversity. A melting pot where foreigners, Swazis, and Nigerians work side by side to build a shared dream. I wanted to connect with some of my fellow Nigerians living and doing business here, especially those in the restaurant trade. To my surprise, I discovered that Nigerian food has become a hit among Swazis. From jollof rice to suya and pepper soup, our flavors have found a home here.
Only person that owns a restaurant here.
No, I'm not the only one, but I'm the major one.
Major one, eh?
Yeah.
So how come you pick up to start doing this thing where nobody's doing it?
Well, it took me a while
Yeah.
because a lot of people have tried and failed.
Yeah.
But I keep on going.
Yeah.
But finally, I'm on it.
So who are your customers? Are they only West Africans?
I have a lot of customers, both all the Africans.
Is it?
Cameroon, Congo, Zambia, Zimbabwe, a lot of them, even South Africa and Swaziland also.
Really? I can see the
This
one.
Egusi,
The one I want to eat now.
this with obono.
My
There's
God.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
You can take the menu also.
It's a pleasure, brother. It's a pleasure. So when you come to Swaz, when you enter a country known as Swaziland, now called Eswatini, ask for a Kureku's restaurant. It's somewhere in, what do you call this place?
President Center.
The President Center. So come to President Center, ask for a Kureku, and you will be surprised to see West African food, East Africa, and all the African countries. So let me do justice to what he has given to me now. Yeah, I met a Swazi here who is also enjoying African, especially West African food. See, tell me, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Langa. I'm from Eswatini, Babane. I'm here. This is a Western food outlet, more especially Nigerian food. So I enjoy their jollof rice and egusi.
Oh,
That's one.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Who introduced you? How did you get across?
Oh, there's this friend of mine who's a pastor. He usually comes here to get his lunch. So one Sunday he took me here. So I was like, definitely, this is my place.
Hi, my sister. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
What's the name of this place?
The name of the shop is This Takeaway.
This Takeaway.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Nigeria. Yes, sir.
How long have you been in Kingdom of Swaziland?
I've been in Kingdom of Eswatini since 2010.
2010.
Yes, sir.
How did you start doing this West African food?
Okay. I start on the street
Yeah.
of Eswatini. From there, I get a shop. I see that they are patronizing me, so I start from there. I get a shop. So from there, I've been moving since 2010, and people have been patronizing me from different countries. They have been patronizing me, and I see there's a peace in Eswatini. They are supportive, so that's why I'm still up to this time here. And I'm trying to get a big place so that I can be able to expand and people from everywhere can support the business.
How easy is it for a foreigner to establish here?
It's not been easy, but with God, you're pushing. That's the thing here. If you put your trust in God and if you are patient, you'll make it here. Yeah.
So will you advise any of our people from the West Africa to come over and invest?
Yeah, you can come over and invest. It's not a problem. But the only thing, yeah, you can come over and invest because they are friendly here. That's one thing about them. They are friendly. So you can just...
Do they appreciate our food?
They do. That's the best thing they do. But some of them will say, I can't eat it. But when you give it to them, they enjoyed it. And from there they call. They can say, hi, hello, Sisi. Please, I want jollof rice. Can you keep it for me? Please, I want a goosey. So they are very good.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you, sir.
hopefully a lot of my people, my subscribers, whoever visits Kingdom of Eswatini should come to here is where? Manzini?
Manzini. Manzini bus rank.
Yeah.
And we are located in Mozambique Hotel building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure, sister. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
After 2 unforgettable days in Eswatini, from the peaceful charm of Mbabane to the bustling trade of Manzini, it was time to head back to the road. My journey across 7 African countries was still young, and the road ahead promised both discovery and challenge. As I headed toward the Lomahasha border, I didn't know what awaited me in Mozambique. My exit from Eswatini was smooth, filled with smiles and good wishes. But beyond that border lay one of the most testing experiences of my entire trip.
You know, it's Namibia the only one where they got this Lamash. Chicken, even they go.
Yeah, agree. So this is it.
Mana? Kita throwing a 5, nama chips a 5 mana?
I'm heading to the border of Swaziland with Mozambique. So it's a very smooth journey, about 2 hours. So now he's left to the Mozambique side.
The journey from Manzini to the Mozambique border took about 2 hours. Smooth, quiet, and full of scenic views. The kind of ride that reminds you how peaceful travel through Eswatini can be. Everything went perfectly well until I reached the border gate. According to the Mozambique High Commission website, travelers are welcome to apply for a Visto de Frontera, a visa on arrival at the border, provided you have all the necessary documents. I had everything ready, my passport, itinerary, proof of funds, and accommodation details. But instead of a warm welcome, I was met with disdain from the border officer. He glanced at my papers, shook his head, and said coldly, "No visa here. You must apply online." I was stunned. The official information I'd read clearly stated otherwise. For a moment, I felt powerless, standing there under the harsh pouring rain, realizing that free movement within Africa seems to hit its hardest wall here at the Mozambique border. To make matters worse, communication was nearly impossible. Mozambique is a Portuguese-speaking country, and many non-speakers, like me, struggle during official interactions. Every question turned into confusion. Every answer sounded like a wall. At that moment, I remembered the words of Alhaji Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest entrepreneur. He once said that Africa cannot prosper if Africans are treated like strangers on their own continent. Those words echoed painfully in my mind.
Okay, great. I have to now apply 35 different visas on my passport. And I told Mr. President, I said, Mr. President, I really don't have the time to go and be dropping my passports in embassies to get a visa. But you see, the most annoying thing is that, yes, if you are treating everybody the same, then I can understand. You know, I can assure you, Patrick doesn't need 35 visas. No, I said that. What I'm saying, you have.
You do not. You don't need 35 visas on a French passport compared to a Nigerian passport.
35 visas
No.
on French passport.
No.
But, so which means you have a freer movement than myself in Africa.
After hours of waiting and uncertainty, help finally came. Some kind-hearted travelers and local dignitaries understood my mission as a pan-African YouTuber intervened. At last, the officer returned my passport, this time with a stamp.
I am at the Mozambique border and waiting for the bus that will take me to the city of Maputo, which is where I'm gonna live for a night and before I proceed my journey the following morning. So I met this my friend as I'm waiting for the bus. What's your name, my friend?
Seltu Lawrence Masing. This one, Mozambique.
Yeah, he's
an homage.
Yeah, he's a Mozambicano. Yes. He's a good guy, very fine boy. You see, he's a very fine boy.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Yeah,
my brother.
yeah. So, he's good. He's helping me to get used to this environment. He's a nice guy, and he's on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube or TikTok account?
The YouTube.
10 TikTok.
TikTok, yes.
10, eh?
Yeah, TikTok.
Come on, nom do TikTok.
DJ Celso. This one nom the TikTok.
Oh, DJ Celso. Yeah, who's a DJ?
Yes, DJ.
Really?
Mr.
Oh, he's a fine boy. I mean, if he's in America, this guy will be too big, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vous êtes nom ok?
Como?
Vous êtes.
This my name.
Eu sou motorista.
It's a drive.
Oh, it's a driver. Okay, yeah.
The car seat, my brother. It's the boss.
He's the boss, huh?
The boss.
Oh, he's the boss.
The boss.
Tudo aqui é boss para motorista.
Give me one disc.
One film. Yeah, entrada para YouTube. YouTube. It's aqui, my friend. He refused to change my money. He said, no, change my money. Yeah. So these are my friends here in Namacha. Yeah, this is Namacha, the border between Mozambique and Swaziland. So if you are entering from Swaziland, coming into Mozambique, these are the first guys. These are the first guys. The first guys you see. All right. So it's a pleasure, guys. Peace.
Okay. It's the drive.
After several frustrating hours at the border, I finally left the town of Namacha and headed toward the capital city, Maputo. My plan was to spend the night there before continuing my long journey, a 2-day trip to reach the next town near the border with Malawi. I finally arrived in Maputo at night after about a 2-hour journey. The driver who brought me was kind enough to help. He called my hotel and interpreted for me over the phone, making sure I safely got into a taxi to my booked accommodation.
I'm gonna have my dinner now. After a hard day's job, I finally arrived here in Maputo City, and then it's not been easy. So I'm gonna knock off to my bed.
The following morning, after the long and tiring day crossing the border, I woke up in the lodge where I usually stay when I visit Maputo, refreshed and ready to continue my African road adventure. The city greeted me with its coastal calm, where the breeze from the Indian Ocean carries both salt and song. My next destination was far north, Tete, the Mozambican town close to the Malawi border. It was time to find out how to get there. I went to locate the main terminal where long-distance buses depart for the northern provinces. I finally found a coach company offering a seat to Tete, a 32-hour journey across Mozambique's heartland, costing around $70. I also located a West African restaurant tucked between shops downtown. Inside, I found the taste of home, fufu and okra soup and spicy goat stew on the menu. The chef, a Nigerian, told me how the Mozambicans have also fallen in love with West African dishes, just like in Eswatini, especially Nigerian food, the spice, the aroma, the joy it brings. Before sunrise, I set out for the next leg of my journey, the longest and toughest stretch yet. A 32-hour road trip across Mozambique from the southern coast all the way to the border town of Tete near Malawi.
Morning, YouTubers. Yeah, this is the morning that I'm about to set off to Tete. Tete is a border town to Malawi. It's about 1,000 kilometers, which I don't know how many days journey. So it's a journey of long solitude and patience. So you guys follow me as we delve into the long journey. My first long journey from Maputo to Tete.
Mozambique is one of Africa's longest countries by land. The journey from Maputo to Tete is 1,405.2 kilometers by road, is like traveling through time itself, from the modern rhythm of the capital through quiet villages, mountains, and miles of open land. I knew it wouldn't be easy. 32 hours on the road through different climates, regions, and countless police checkpoints. But this was the heart of the experience I came for, to see Africa not from the sky, but from the ground. As the kilometers rolled by, Mozambique began to show its beauty, vast, open, and raw. Each region felt like a new country, with its own accents, scenery, and rhythm. From Inhamban to Chimoio, from Beira to Tete, the journey stretched endlessly across this magnificent land. Along the way, we stopped at small towns, places where life moves slower, where people live off the land and smile at strangers. Every stop told a story of trade, survival, and everyday Africa. As the hours turned to a full day, I began to understand the vastness of Mozambique. It's one of Africa's longest stretches of land, a country that hugs the Indian Ocean, yet stretches deep inland to touch Malawi, Zambia, and Tanzania. The bus became a moving community. Strangers turned into companions. Though we spoke different languages, laughter became our connection. Fish and chips, a simple dish but a local favorite for lunch in Mozambique. You'll find it everywhere, from a moving bus to seaside cafes, fresh from the coast and perfectly spiced. It's a reminder that the Indian Ocean isn't just beautiful to look at, it feeds the nation.
After more than 14 grueling hours on the road, we have finally arrived here in Chimoio, the halfway mark between the borders of Malawi. We are tired, dusty and drained, but still holding on to the spirit of their journey. Tonight we lay over here to recharge, just a few hours of rest before we faced yet another long stretch. 16 more hours on the road before we get to the Malawi border. Already we have spent 14 hours from Maputo, the capital of Mozambique, to this little town of Chimoio. This is not just a journey across African borders. It's a journey into the heart of the continent, a real interaction with everyday people, everyday struggle, and the enduring spirit of Africa. The road is tough, but the purpose keeps me moving. Tomorrow we roll on. The story continues. So continue watching and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you.
After a full day and night on the road, 14 hours of continuous travel, we finally stopped halfway at a small town called Chimoio. This was our rest point before continuing the remaining journey north. Most of the passengers chose to sleep inside the bus terminal's garage hall, a large open space that turned into a makeshift hostel for the night. I was fortunate to be allowed to stay put inside the bus. While others rested on the concrete floor, I remained seated by the window, half awake, half asleep, watching the stillness of the African night. Moments like this remind me what real travel feels like. Not luxury, not comfort, but endurance and appreciation. Even inside a quiet parked coach, I felt the pulse of the journey continuing. At dawn, the driver called everyone back. The engines roared to life and we rolled out once more. Another long day ahead, another 1,000 kilometers to go.
What is the name of this place? Guru. How many more hours to Beira?
To 30, maybe 3 hours.
3 hours, yes? We have been on the road for almost 30. How many hours have you been on the road?
To Tete until Mushimoyo, Tete.
No, from Maputo to.
From Maputo, maybe 12 hours. 12 hours.
Almost. We left yesterday 4 a.m.
Yes.
Agora
And
is.
now it's
Okay. So guys, we are really on a long journey, you know, and I'm still going further to Malawi. So it is not a very faint-hearted journey. So you guys keep on watching.
Okay.
All right, guys everywhere. It's good to be good. You know, people everywhere, you know. Their name? Money para quê? Money popular tudo. A perguntar, he knows. He knows me.
After more than 30 hours on the road, one full day, one long night, and another sunrise, we finally reached Tete. The sight of the Zambezi River beneath the bridge felt like a reward after such endurance.
Another bus, or call it chapas, going to the frontera. That is the border with Malawi.
Tete, the gateway to Malawi. The journey was long, uncomfortable, and unforgettable. But in every hour of it, I discovered another side of Africa, resilient, vast, and alive. As I looked back on the road behind me, I realized how far this journey had already taken me. From the mountain kingdom of Eswatini, calm, green, and welcoming, to the bustling capital of Maputo in Mozambique, where the Indian Ocean kissed the city's edge.
So the journey continues with what they call chopela. Chopela is a keke in Nigeria. So I'm going with keke now, heading to where the bus is going to the border of Malawi is.
After more than 30 hours on the road, I finally arrived in the border town of Tete, a gateway sitting quietly along the Zambezi River, marking the edge of Mozambique and the beginning of my next destination.
So guys, this is the real Africa. The people you meet on this type of journey, the people who are struggling, those who try to make things happen. Those are the real Africa. It's not the Africans you see in the aeroplane. So day-to-day Africans who are working to make a living. And that's the reason I'm embarking on this journey. Here I met some friends. He's from here in Tete, and he wants to talk about Africa, what he feels about Africa compared with other countries. My friend, what's your name?
Meu nome é Elvin.
Yeah. Fala comigo. Fala about Africa. Tell me.
África é o nosso continente muito belo. Temos muitos recursos minerais, naturais. A vida é um sonho e vivemos este sonho a cada dia. Apesar de que as condições não são favoráveis para todos, trabalhamos duro para garantir o nosso pão na mesa. E essa é a vida.
Subscribe to my channel.